Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome back to my channel. This is my paper playground, and today I am playing with just Twisted Paper Studios. This is a part of a collab called Merry Monday. Anyone can create a video using Merry Monday, or you can follow us, the design team, with Merry Monday DT. Today I'm sharing a sweet candy Christmas collection, and I am going to make a mass make that is just great for craft fairs or gift giving. I'm actually making these to give to my mom so that she can use them for the local nursing home where she teaches a Bible study class. I'm using a couple of different kits that Donna has in her Etsy shop. I'm going to leave everything linked down below. But what I'm going to make today are some very simple but such beautiful little like favor bags. And I'm going to use these collections to decorate my bags. Now, one thing I did do was I took this image and this one here, and I copied them and sized them and obviously multiplied them because I wanted those on every one of my treat bags that I'm making. It's going to be so easy to make these, you guys. You don't need any special tools or supplies. All you need is some paper. You can make these out of any paper that you want. You can decorate them any way that you want. My mom had requested, she said, "Can you make me something very vintage? I want something that will make these people think of their childhood." And so I thought this collection was just perfect for that. I did stop by the Dollar General, and I didn't end up using that ribbon, but I certainly used this one. And then I ended up using all the silver pipe cleaners, and then I had silver jingle bells in my stash, but all this stuff was $1 each. And I know most people have a Dollar General near them or a place that would carry that. I was going to show you this. This is just a regular letter envelope. I think it's a size 10, but it's just a standard letter envelope. And I wanted to show you how you could quickly make bags out of something like this if you wanted to, which is real close to what I'm making today, but I'm doing mine differently. But yeah, you could just cut off a portion of the envelope, seal up that piece there, and the part that you cut off, glue it on the front, and this would make a really cute bag as well if you wanted. But I'm going to do it different. So I'm going to take these papers. Some of these I sized 4 to a page. Now I'll tell you that some of these were background pages, and I made them to where there were 4 copies per page. Some of them I made to where there were 2 copies per page, depending on how I wanted to use them. If you printed them standard, then this Santa Claus on the ledger paper would print to the full size of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I'm cutting these down because I want them to be decorations and focal points on my little gift bags. This is an example of a full-size background that I printed 2 to a page. And then I'm just going to cut these. These end up being a little bit smaller than what I wanted, so I don't use them today, but I use some different ones. And then I brought in this old magazine that I had. I wanted to use some old book pages, and this one just kind of jumped out at me. I just thought it was fun. I've been meaning to use it, and this felt like the right project to use it for because the pages are just so large. So I took a few pages out of there, and I'm roughly just going to kind of size these to how big I want them. What I want you to know is that they can be any size, and they can be all different sizes. Mine are roughly the same size, but they're not all identical because I didn't worry about measuring them. But basically, if you took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and you cut it at 5.5 on the 11-inch side, you would have a bag. You know, it's very easy. And then all I'm going to do is just fold the pages over so that they overhang a little bit on that 11-inch side. And then I'll show you how I'm going to glue that. Now these, I knew I wanted my focal points to be a little bit thinner. So these again are pages that are designed to be a full page in a journal, an 8.5 by 11, but I printed them 4 copies to a page. And most all printers, that's just a printer setting that everybody has. And I encourage you that if you're playing with digitals, you play with that. If you're not printing and you want to just follow this project, just use whatever you have and have fun with it. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but I wanted to show you, in case you pick up these kits, if you've already got them in your stash, that you have this project and this way of using these. Now make sure you hang out with me to the end of this video, because I do have a special discount code for you that lasts a full week. So you can use it all this week during Thanksgiving if you want to do a little Black Friday shopping. You'll get 20% off your order, so definitely hang out. And also the information is in the description box down below. So I kind of wised up, if you will, on these, and I decided to leave that white edge because I was just going to cover it up anyways, but it made my pages wider, which I really liked. So that was a 8.5 by 11, where I'm just tearing it at about 5.5 on the 11-inch side, and then I fold it up. And this is how I'm making all these bags. I'm trying to show you different variations, you know, book pages and all different things. And here I'm just trying to get a straighter edge. All right. So once I have all my pages, I needed 16 bags. That's how many people are in my mom's Sunday morning class. So once I had my 16 pages folded to make my little sacks, I'm going to show you how I glued them together. I'm keeping this so simple. There's no special folding. You know, these ended up being, actually, I really liked using the book pages as the background the best, because then I could put the ephemera anywhere and everywhere. But they're all so cute. So now let me show you how I'm going to glue these together. So this edge here, I'm gluing down. I'm just gluing on the bottom, and then I put the glue on that flap, and then I'll put the glue across the other bottom. And this just ensures that I don't seal my envelope anywhere I don't want to. And it's so perfect. These hold quite a bit of stuff. My mom and I had fun coming up with ideas of what to put inside these. So we got individually wrapped tea bags, and she bought peppermints and candy canes and chocolates, and they all fit in the bag. It holds quite a bit. You would be amazed. And it's nice because you can get 2 bags from one 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So then it was time for me to do all of the trimming and all of the cutting. When I do something like this sheet where I'm copying the ephemera, and so I can, you know, print multiples on a sheet, I like to print them just like this, where they're right next to each other, because it reduces how much cutting I have to do. I like to do this when I'm mass making because it makes me so much more efficient. And then these beautiful labels are their own kit separately. And I ended up cutting up all of them. They come with large labels and then smaller labels. You'll have every size that you could possibly need, and lots of different colors. So they'll lend themselves to, you know, the different colors that you might be working with this season. So Donna over at Twisted Paper Studios started Merry Monday a year ago, and then just recently decided to start a design team based on it. And so someone from the design team will be posting you know, Christmas related content every Monday, and they do that all year long. And she's got people everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, here on YouTube. It's quite awesome. And I hope you'll follow along with it. It's very inspirational and lots of fun. I like the way that if you do Merry Monday throughout the year, for me personally, I'm able to kind of keep Christ in my craft room, you know, if I'm making Christmas projects all year long. I really like that aspect of it. Okay, so every bag for me came out a little differently, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted every bag to come out a bit different. Also, on the back, which you'll see me do for every single one of these, I put one of those larger pieces of ephemera, like that pink one right there, on the back. And then I made this little pocket because I wanted to put a tag with every single one so that my mom can write a message on the back of the tags. I left the tags blank for her. And that way she didn't need to also give cards, but she could just give this bag. It would have a Christmas tag and greeting in it. It would have some treats in it, and she could be done. My mom is a very social gal. She's retired. Well, I should say semi-retired, and she's in a crochet group, and she volunteers all over the place all the time. And so she needs lots of things like this, lots of little gifts, because she's a giver. She's one of the most generous people I've ever known. Like, and so I love being able to make things for her to give. It delights me. It's a way to keep spreading joy. And so every year, you know, I like to, she can come to me and she'll request little notebooks or journals or cards or something like this. And this year I surprised her with these. She didn't even know I was making them for her. She had just mentioned what she was looking for, and that's all it took. And she came and picked these up yesterday and just absolutely loved them. I did put rivets in the back. I'm going to do that on every single one of those, and that is why I doubled up that ephemera on the back, if you will. Here I'm putting in this green pipe cleaner for the handle, but I do end up changing my mind and I do all silver just to keep it consistent. It was kind of bugging me when I had them on the table and I had a couple of different colors going on for whatever reason. My brain was like, no, all silver, all one color. So I'll have to save those pipe cleaners for another project. I also have a little crafter, so I'm sure she will also get use out of them. But I thought this was super cute, but it still just wasn't quite done. So, you know, I'm going to add some more. I just didn't want to cover up that adorable little boy and girl on there. And again, that boy and girl image is a full page image from the journaling pages. So, you know, you can buy these kits. Donna doesn't sell the kits in one big bundle. She sells her kits in individual ways. Okay, so let me explain what I'm trying to say here. She sells the Sweet Candy Christmas, which is what I'm using, the Sweet Candy Christmas journaling pages. She sells the Sweet Candy Christmas tag kit. She'll sell the ephemera kit for it, and she sells them individually like that. So depending on, maybe you just want the ephemera, or maybe you just fall in love with the tags and you're already working with other papers. It's kind of nice that you can just pick and choose what aspect that you might want to add into your journal. Or you can be like me and you got to have it all kind of thing. Okay, I have been wanting some of these rhinestones. I have them in gold and silver, but I've never been able to find them in this black. And I got so excited when I found the black ones. I don't know why. I really like these. I added them to every single little bag. I added lace to every bag. And I really wanted to make them special. When I'm mass making sometimes, I tend to maybe take shortcuts that I wouldn't take if I was making one or two, items or something. But in this case, for one thing, it was just such a fun project that I just wanted to keep making them. But I also wanted to make them special. I wanted to take my time and really make each bag unique and each bag special. And I could envision, I left the handles nice and long because I could envision the nursing home friends of my mom. I could envision them like hanging this on their doorknobs in their rooms or hanging it somewhere. And so I just wanted to make it sweet and beautiful, This may be the only gift that some of them get this year, and it could be their last Christmas. And that's just not a project that I want to take the easy the easy way out. So I really enjoyed this session. I put a lot of love into what I made. I could totally see these going very well at like a craft fair, especially. I kind of want to revisit it and make little notebooks that go inside of these. I think that would be so fun. But these really are a blast, and such a great mass make. I made all my bags at one time. Then I had to cut all my ephemera. I got all that ready. And then I got to have so much fun just decorating each one, playing around. And then I saved all the rivets, like inserting all the eyelets and doing like the little bitty details. I saved all that to the end. I added jingle bells to each one of these because I want them to have the sound of Christmas. I even thought of that. So I had to add the jingle bells to them. And it was so cute when my mom came to pick them up and they were just making all this racket, this Christmas racket. She's going to jingle all the way to the nursing home with these. So here is the code, Biddy Penny 20. And here are the bags. I did leave the sound in here for you guys because I wanted them to jingle for you too. I hope you will give this project a try. Maybe you need teacher's gifts. Maybe you have a craft fair coming up. I think these would be so cute with a little notebook, like a real simple little like matchbook notebook or something like that tucked inside. You could already stuff it with hot cocoa and candy canes. I wanted to show you that they do hold, even though you're just using half a sheet of 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, you can fit a full-size candy bar, a couple of bags of tea, peppermints. I didn't have any candy canes at this time, but you can fit large size candy canes in them. And look, they're just so cute. I hope you guys enjoy this project. I hope you maybe go to your stash, find some of the things that you want to use. Maybe you need labels, Christmas labels, or you just fell in love with those vintage images of Santa and the deer, and you just want the ephemera, or you want it all. I hope you'll go over and check out Donna's shop. She has a lot of really gorgeous printables. And I just love supporting her. I've been watching her channel grow and hanging out with her on her channel for about a year now. And she is just the sweetest, you guys. I've talked about her many times here on this channel. And I am delighted to share her art with you guys and to be a part of this team. And I hope that that you enjoy it all. We're going to have some Merry Mondays around here, so buckle up. Buckle up and get ready. We all need more merry, don't we? All year long. I think that's the other thing that I really love about the idea of Merry Mondays is the spirit of Christmas lasting past Christmas. I get so excited because people are just genuinely and generally more merry this time of year. And it's a beautiful thing. And I always wish it could just last a little longer, or that we could find that cheer, you know, throughout the year. So I like that Merry Mondays might help with that. And I'll have quite the Christmas stash. Some of my content, you guys, is going to be like short content, and then I'll do a full-length video at least once a month sharing a Merry Monday project. Some content creators here on her design team create Merry Mondays every Monday. So if that's what you're into, definitely follow that hashtag. Thank you so much. If this is your first time here visiting my channel, welcome. It's a whole lot of fun around here. It's really random. It's all paper crafting, but we have a good time. So I hope you'll stick around and enjoy the journey with me. And I have another video that released today. It's a card making video. And then I have another one coming up using my scraps this week. I have a new scrap series that I'm going to start with you guys. So there's a lot more to see and a lot more to do. I'm going to try to hang out live with you guys on Thanksgiving Day. It'll be in the morning, and do a live for at least an hour. I know that a lot of people are far away from their family, and I don't want anyone feeling alone on holidays. So I usually try to do a live on major holidays. So it'll probably be, you know me, early in the morning, but if you miss the live, you can always catch the replay. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this project. I most certainly did. They are going on to bless others, and I hope that you'll find a way to bless others too this holiday season. It's just such a great way to bust your stash and bless others. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there's one more video. So these are all my leftovers of everything that I had cut. And you guys, I fussy cut all of this. I didn't even break out the brother scan and cut, but I had all this left over. This is my favorite piece of ephemera. And I am going to make an ephemera journal for Merry Mondays. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how I did that. I already have it done, but I'm going to show you how I did it. I took a Echo Park photo album that I've had in my stash for like a year or two, and I'm going to turn it, it's already Christmas themed, I'm going to turn it into my Merry Monday ephemera holder. It even holds full 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. And I'm going to show you how I converted it in another video. I didn't want to make this one too long, but here is the album that is going to be my Merry Monday album. And I'm going to show you how I franken this thing together and make it beautiful. So I hope you'll come back and watch that video. Maybe you have, like me, some photo albums laying around that need a second life, and a bunch of ephemera that needs a place to live until it's turned into some kind of magical creation. So come back, hang out with me, and we'll make that folder together. Thank you so much for all your time today. Have a blessed week. Bye.